audio on at the fireworks July 4th was non-functional. I think that was a signal. In addition to that, and also that, they had this thing with the letter that Ted Kennedy sent to somebody. The president referenced it somewhere or another, and I think there's code buried in the letter. Anyway, it all leads to one simple thing. It's a big ass hydrogen bomb, probably about 9 megaton yield, buried deep in the Maryland countryside, way deep. It was probably brought down to where it is with a pig pipe inspection gadget, and it probably was brought there around 2008. The reason I say that is because, well, the president really wasn't himself most of 2008. And Ted Kennedy supported the president. Why did the pigeon cross the street to get to the other side? So for some goddamn reason, the fucking CIA cut me off on my fucking communication with them because they said I'd crossed the Rubicon. Anyway, which I don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means in terms of history. And I had made reference to the fact that some legacy vendors who had been charged with securing the fire suppression system aboard Air Force One probably were bribed and to reveal the technical specifics details regarding those security safeguards so that they could be overridden by a terror group who wants to well, turn the goddamn fire suppression system aboard Air Force One into a bomb and threaten the president with a well, with blowing up Air Force One, him, anybody else's on the plane, or submit to their demands. And if the president submits, they actually have a really cool landing spot, a super tanker somewhere off the eastern seaboard, which oddly enough, the Air Force One, the 747 can actually land on a super tanker. I referenced that I made reference in my fucking email that they fucking cut off was that they should research the possible tampering with the data systems aboard in the National the NRA office, the NRO office, the one responsible for spy satellites, the ones responsible, because they might have been tampered with, according to information I received. And this weird, curious reference to me being something makes me a wee bit nervous. Not that it doesn't make me unhappy, I need a double negative, but it makes me nervous. So, and initially, I believe what I saw this morning in the president's itinerary was he was going to Pittsburgh and then he was going to return back to D.C. Now, later, I see that he's in Pittsburgh and he's going to New York City. From there, I guess he's going back to D.C. So it's like a little extra spacer. There's a spacer. There's a people bus. There's the 3 pigeons. Anyway, 4 feathers. Look, there's a big ass building. It isn't where I live. There's the courthouse where I could probably live when I die. Burn, stake. Revealing national